Alright guys, so we are still trying to plant one more field, one of our few untiled fields, and it's new to us. It's a bit wild. We gotta do some leveling and some piling on it, this fall and next fall. We're doing some tillage on there to try and dry it up a little bit. Mike, our guy doing tillage, unfortunately found a bit of a wet spot, so he's stuck, and we are gonna go yank him out. Guys, I haven't really had a chance to run this 1167 yet. It's smooth on the road. The same transmission that I have in my MT740, but I think it's just because the size and the weight of this thing, everything seems less jerky, and I mean, it's not jerky in the MT740 either. This just feels so smooth. What a nice ride. Using the biggest horsepower on the farm that we have to pull him out. I don't even know how stuck he is, if he's a little bit stuck or super stuck. We'll get him out. There he is. Got the ropes here. Let's see if we can get the truck out. Come on, Ryan. All right, we're on a double rescue mission now. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hey? Awesome. He's stuck. Rescue mission number 1. Let's get this bad boy out of here. We got the thumbs up. Didn't even feel it. Next one might be a bit more difficult. We're using these, this is Slingshot brand kinetic energy rope. All right, let's see what we can do. Oh yeah. Let's go. Literally barely felt it. My job here is done. This thing's an absolute beast. Mike's free to keep tilling, keep the day going. It's good that Mike is finding those wet spots because I'm going to be planting this week sometime. So we're doing a little bit of tillage, let the sun beat on that dirt a little bit. The water's not soaking down, so it needs to evaporate up to dry this out somehow. We'll try and plant as many acres as we can. And then we're doing some land development here, doing a little bit of bush clearing, some land leveling. What is that? What do we got here? Free soccer ball for the kids? Let's go. Either that or it's going straight in the trash. Now we're gonna head to a field that had a very sandy ridge. It was blowing a lot. During planting season, there's a lot of hot, windy weather, which was, we didn't have any rain delays or anything, but it wasn't ideal for planting. There's quite an area there where the plants are not coming up or they got buried in sand because it blew. We had corn there last year. It did almost nothing for yield. It's not a good area. But we're gonna try and develop it as well. But for now, we're just gonna go look at it, scout it, see if we have to replant some canola in there and get some sort of plant material established there for the rest of the summer. Let's go check it out. Just so you guys know, cruising speed, 27 miles per hour on this unit. Quick small project before we go scout that field. McCain's asked us to do a rate of recovery sample on one pile of our potatoes. What that means is the rate in which our potatoes can recover color quality if we warm up the bin. All of our potato sheds are temperature controlled and moisture controlled and everything. These ones are sitting at 50 degrees right now. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take 2 potato bag samples, put them in a room that's 70 degrees, which would never warm these up to. We'll put them in a room that's 70 degrees and see how long it takes them to recover fry color and also what the quality looks like after we warm them up that fast. Then we can say, oh, if we warm these up 2 degrees, like the 52 or something like that, it'll take X amount of time because at 70 degrees, it only took X amount of time. So you can kind of work at it that way. A little bit sciencey, not gonna bore you with the details, but that's generally how it works. We're gonna pick some potatoes, put them in a room, see how fast they recover as far as color quality goes. So the electrical noises are buzzing, but this room is set for 72 degrees. Put that down to 70, that's where we want it for the recovery test. And then we're gonna put these clear sacks under here, and then also cover the windows so no sunlight's getting in, because that can affect it too. This is the good part of the field. Showing you the difference between this and where it was sandy and blowing planting season.
I still haven't seen any flea beetles on our fields.
Me neither.
I mean on our, like, this canola.
The weeds are growing in rows too.
Yeah. Shows that your scopes are controlling weeds.
Exactly. In sand here, but there is signs of canola, and then you can see along there barely. Oh, come on, barely around. How far down is the moisture?
An inch.
Bit more. Oh,
Just about an inch. But that's the bottom of the furrow.
all this dust just blew totally away.
Yeah, there's a seed.
Where is it?
Right there. It's sprouted actually. See?
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Yikes. So wouldn't you believe it? Back in the tractor for pull number 2. I guess 3, including that truck. But it happens to us all. Got the call that Mike was stuck again. It's new, unfamiliar land. We're not used to it. Can't blame the guy. We also did ask him to try and get through some of the a little bit more precarious spots to try and dry them out. It's not working out so hard. What we're actually going to do is pull out of here, wait a couple days, maybe come back in, try again.
They know this isn't working, right? Hang on.
Rolling again. So for us, that's a pretty wild field. Anyways, I think we found the spots we don't want to go now, so Mike's going to avoid those a bit more intentionally now. Then we're going to let it dry for a couple days and we'll get in there with the planter Wednesday or Thursday, something like that. Anyways, back to the farm, we can have lunch. That soccer ball I found, it was deflated and there's holes in it. I think I got disced over, but I know somebody who will absolutely love that thing. Hey, Billy, I got something for you. I got your new toy. I got your new toy. Want that? Okay, go get it. Go get it. Colin, Ryan, just pulling up to the pump here.
You can shut it off and then just chill there for a minute. It won't take long and we'll fire it back up.
Sounds good. One of our dugouts. It's one we call the home dugout. It's where we irrigate our potatoes from. We got one pivot. It's actually on ryegrass right now, irrigating some of that as well. One pivot has given us some issues. Ryan's over at the pivot, finding out what's wrong and trying to make it work, and then I'll turn this back on when it's ready to go. These are pressure relief valves. Basically, the water can come here, any air can push out of here. Water flies back into the dugout, then we can close them. Got that open a few rounds so it fills slowly, so if there's any air in the pipe, it doesn't create an air hammer at the pivot. Those valves really want to grab when you close them. They want to grab and slam shut. That's why I put my camera down. Close them a bit slower. We're filling. Now we just wait for Ryan to tell us it's all full, and then we can open that valve all the way up. Time to open it up all the way. It's a leaky one. You gotta squirt it. One last task for today, some storage maintenance. This pump is supposed to be pumping water from that trough up to the top of this unicell. The water trickles down the cardboard, and then as air blows through it, it picks up moisture and brings that moisture into the potatoes. Because if they dry out, they shrink, and then we use a lot of pounds. We're selling these potatoes by the pound. So, gotta keep the moisture just right. You don't want them to be wet, because wet induces rot. So you don't want them super wet, but you don't want them to dry out either. So that's what these things do. But that pump's gotta work. And I'm just gonna try and figure out why it's not working. If I can't figure it out, we'll replace it. We got some spares in the parts room. All right, we're replacing the pump. Couldn't get it going, so got the right fittings. Got this nice new pump. Put it in there, and that'll solve the issue. Clean your tools. If you're not cleaning your tools, throw some brake clean on there. Paper towel. If you work with anyone, employees, bosses will appreciate this. If you are an employee, co-workers will all appreciate that. Trust me. All right, we got the pump. Just gotta hook it up and we're good to go. Pump is hooked up. It's good to go. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.